Use trick up instead of jumping during combos. It feels nicer and more stylish. Also more reliable to hit flying or high ground enemies. Air trick to get closer to enemies instead of actually running or walking towards them. Use any of the tricks also as a means of dodging. A well-timed trick can dodge things better than a jump. When you get to Dark Slayer level 3, it gives you a trick that's even better for ground dodging or making distance to use Judgement Cut or Round Trip. Also personal preference. Map one of the triggers L2 or R2 for summon swords. Vergil can fire them mid-combo, and not only does this deal extra damage, it helps build your style gauge by a lot. It also allows you to better use his DT summon sword abilities. Only downside is that you have to tap one more button to change to a weapon on the other end of his weapon cycle. But really, I never had a problem with this, and the pro outweighs the cons greatly. Though summon swords used this way is most effective with a fully upgraded firing rate. Finally, Lunar Phase is one of the best attacks, does crazy damage, especially coupled with continuous summon swords and easy to jump cancel. I personally swap summon swords with DT when I want to use them more, but I would add that when it comes to advanced combat. Vergil's versatility in 3 comes out when you use his air trick with jump cancels and learn the juggling properties of his summoned swords, which are great damage dealers, but more importantly excellent buffers for combos. More so than anything Dante has access to. Use sword hangers, learning to make use of that and how to balance between jump cancels and tricks in addition to the rest of Vergil's kit allows you to play with enemies like insects in the air. On the topic of air tricks, his trick is much more versatile than Dante's. Dante only has one auto teleport to enemies. Vergil has his default auto teleport in addition to a higher one and a lower one that push you forwards and backwards respectively. These two are excellent defensive options that enrich Vergil. The fact that you can perform 3 of these in the air before resetting with enemy step or touching the ground automatically gives a huge safety net against attacks with this iframe granting move, but also gives Vergil a lot of versatility with how he can maneuver around enemies much more than Dante's trick does. Vergil's mobility options are only harder to use as far as basic movement, but it's similar to Nevan. It takes away one easy mode of movement in order to give you one that is harder to use, but complements the other actions it gives you more. Vergil lacking an ability to air hike or freeride is intentional to how they encourage you to use his existing defensive options. Go crazy! Vergil is so damn fun, and his kit is designed to make the most out of his insane mobility with trick. Don't be afraid to get cheeky with it. Here's a few easy DMC3 Vergil life hacks. Use air trick the way you use a regular trickster dash. Right when the enemy is about to hit you, just air trick straight through it. Then keep attacking. Do it when you are attacking one guy and another guy is sneaking up to you to attack. Nets you more style and makes you feel rad as hell. Hold the summon swords button to summon a ring of swords around you plus Lunar Phase level 2 to overpower any enemy. The hit stun and the raw damage output is nuts. Learn to jump cancel. Starfall level 2, it's stupidly powerful. Cancel your Lunar Phase level 2 with a jump cancel Starfall, then jump cancel that into a Helm Breaker level 2. Switch weapon mid-jump, attack mid-air to be a cool guy. With Yamato, charge your sword, trick down level 3 style move, then release, mash attack, and you'll do a bunch of dimension slashes super fast. You can also do the same thing but charge your sword right before you taunt, then go right into mashing dimension slash after too. For evasion, do a jump immediately air trick up, you get a ton of invisibility frames on that evasion dodges like 90% plus of all attacks coming at you, and you end up high above the enemy, ready to come down on them with Helmbreaker or Starfall. Both hit like a truck. To expand upon this, you can also charge up Judgement Cuts while in the animation for round trip. Charge up round trip, release, and then immediately begin holding attack again. By the time Vergil returns to his default pose, Judgement Cut will be ready. Combine this with Blistering Swords and any standard enemy on very hard or lower will get absolutely obliterated. You don't even need to weapon switch for it. This mechanic sort of carried over in DMC4. Anytime during 4 such combos where Vergil has Yamato in his right hand, Judgement Cut is able to be buffered, even during sheathing animations.